Well, this isn't gonna work. I can't see a thing. I need my glasses back. That's better. So it's Spook Week this week on Fifth Talk because obviously we're in the run up to Halloween. So we kind of had creative license with this week. Jess yesterday talked about movies she likes to watch and what she likes to do in the run up to Halloween. I have to be honest, I don't really do scary movies. I am a total chicken. Sorry, Jess. I really don't do scary movies. But I love the Scream movies. They're not scary at all, but I love those movies and I watch them in the run up to Halloween. So because I haven't really got movies to talk to you guys about, I thought I would do book recommendations. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break this up into books that I read last year that I think are good for Halloween, books that I've read this month in October that I think are perfect for Halloween, and some books that I think would be good but I personally haven't read them yet, so I'm not entirely sure, but from the sound of them I think they'd be great for Halloween and I wish that I could get to. So last year I read Nevermore by Kelly Cray. Obviously I talk about this all the time. Because this is inspired by Edgar Allan Poe, there is a certain amount of darkness and creepiness. It's based on, The Raven, and it's also got Mask of the Red Death thrown in there as well. So people always say, Edgar Allan Poe is good for, October and Halloween. So as this is based on Edgar Allan Poe, this is definitely a good read for Halloween. And then last year I also read this. This will be in a lot of people's recommendations for October. Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake. This is a YA horror novel, ghost story, killer ghost. It's not overly scary. There is some gore in there, but it is the perfect Halloween YA read. It's absolutely perfect. You can tell just from that cover that it's going to be a perfect October read. And also the sequel, Girl of Nightmares, which I haven't picked up yet, but I that's one of the books that I hoped to get to, but I haven't included it in this video because I'm including this one. And same with the sequel to Nevermore and Shadowed. I think that would be perfect. But as I'm showing you the first book, I didn't really want to show you the sequels as well. But yeah, that would be good. And I love both those books. Both those books got 5 out of 5, so they would be great Halloween reads. Books I've read this October that I think were good choices for October. Lies Beneath by Anne Greenwood Brown. And this is a mermaid book, but it is kind of creepy. It's no Little Mermaid, put it that way. It's in Calder's point of view and he is a merman and he's a confessed, serial killer. He kills people and absorbs their auras to, feel alive. These mermaids kind of get a high off of killing people, so it was kind of creepy. His sisters are super creepy, so I think if you're looking for something a little different that isn't zombies, vampires, that kind of thing, you might like to check this out. I thought it was a good choice for October. And then I also read this October The Diviners by Libba Bray. This kind of creeped me out. As I told you guys, I am a bit of a chicken, and this book is about an occult killer, and that in itself isn't scary to me, but these bodies are turning up in really, really horrible, gruesome, mutilated ways, and that is described, but even that didn't scare me. But I was reading this late at night, like really late at night, and I was like, I'll read one more chapter and then I'll go to bed. The end of that chapter was in the killer's point of view, and then I turned the lights off and I was creeped out. I was scared. Every little bump scared me. So that doesn't happen very often when I'm reading. If I watched a horror movie then I'd be scared, but that's why I don't watch them. But for a book to do that, this was absolutely amazing. It's now one of my all-time favourite books. The murder mystery, everything about it was so well done and creepy. It's absolutely perfect for Halloween. It doesn't maybe sound like that when you read it because it's set in the 1920s and There's psychic powers involved, but it's actually really quite creepy, and I definitely recommend it for Halloween. You should definitely check this one out. And then ones that I've had on my shelves for a little while that I was hoping to get to for this October, but maybe I won't. That's Slice of Cherry by Dia Reeves. This is about two sisters that are the daughters of a bone saw killer, and they find some magical portal and they go through it and they kill people. Sounds really different, really creepy. Even the cover makes it look like a perfect Halloween read. I was hoping to get to it, but The Diviners was really quite beastie. So so is this. So I'm not 100% sure if I'll get to it in October, but I really wanted to. And I also really wanted to read Possess by Gretchen McNeil, because this is all about demons and exorcisms. Again, perfect Halloween material. And Ryan on Friday, he has gone on and on about 10 by Gretchen McNeil and how amazing it was. So I thought, well, I have her first book on my shelf, I should really get to it. And I wanted to, but I'm not 100% sure that I will. And then lastly, I pre-ordered this hoping that it would arrive in time for me to read for Halloween, but I'm not entirely certain again that I will get to it. I'm hoping to, I'm praying that I get to read this book. And obviously it's Velveteen by Daniel Marks. I don't think it's going to be scary, but you know, it's a murdered girl in purgatory seeking revenge. It sounds like a perfect Halloween read. It sounds like it was made or written to be read in October. So I want to get to this. Out of the 3 that I wanted to get to, this is the one that I'm going to try most to read in October. And then, because I thought this week is a time to do something other than give book recommendations or talk about books, so I thought I would do something a little bit different and show you guys something that you could do book related for Halloween. I'm so proud of these, and that is, I made monster bookmarks. I'm so proud of these. I wanted to try to make them for quite a while, and then I did. They're these little bookmarks. You can see that. And basically, they eat your book. They keep your page by munching on your book. So if you're like me and you don't really like to be scared, and maybe you're going to be reading something else this October, you can still make your book Halloweeny. Is that the word? Halloweenish. That sounds better. By making these. And now this is a historical romance book, and now it's Halloween appropriate because the monsters are eating it. I can't tell you how proud I am of these. Seriously. There. So that one's like a candy monster, and that one's just a random. I can't even figure that out. And now he jumped out. And you can also do different designs. I tried like a bat there, or cat. I'm not entirely sure what that turned out like. And again, they just like eat the page. And I also made an Angry Birds one, but that's not Halloween appropriate. So yeah, you could definitely try making them. I'm not really crafty in any way, but they're really simple, and they're perfect bookmarks for Halloween. So I've been using these all October to keep my page. So yeah, that is everything. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. Make sure that you check out Kenzie's video tomorrow, because she and Jess switched places. And enjoy the videos the rest of the week, and happy reading.